Okay, this is Garrison, Foreign Kingdoms at War, bringing you today's figure feature, which is Sam MacHorne and the Devil Dogs, a fantastic mercenary unit for Warmachine. This unit can not only be used as, of course, support for a Cygnarian Army or a Protectorate Army, it also can be utilized as part of a mercenary army, such as the Highborn Syndicate, for which I am including them in a future army of mine. First of all, let's talk about the models. The models are awesome, some of my favorite, without a doubt. This is why I love Privateer Press. Now, one thing really neat about this unit of figures is that each sculpt is unique. You know, a lot of times in the Privateer Press sets, there's going to be some poses repeated, but not in this one. Okay, so you've got Sam MacHorne, as you can see. She is a very unique figure. We'll talk more about her abilities later. You've got this guy up here, holding the slug cannon that I have dubbed the Jester. Another original sculpt is another original sculpt is this guy over here. Okay, also holding the slug cannon. You've got these two figures, which are different. Obviously, you got the bald-headed guy and the helmeted guy, and they get different expressions and slightly different poses. Holding the pickaxe. Okay, and then you've also got this guy finally rounding out the standard 6-man set who holds the net. Alright, so all unique. Now let's talk a little bit about the abilities of this unit. Alright, so Sam MacHorne is a Jack Marshal as well as the commander of this unit. She has Drive Pronto, where she can drive up to 2 Warjacks and help them to make a full advance. So not only is this a lethal unit in its own right, they usually are going to bring along some Warjacks to play with them. Alright, Sam MacHorne has a decent weapon with a decent range and a decent power. That's her hand cannon. She also has a stun sword. As far as the rest of the unit's weapons, they all, even though they're sculpted with certain weapons, they all are considered to have the pickaxe for melee and the slug cannon for ranged attacks. The slug cannon is a very short range weapon with a very high power, so you're almost in melee if you're using that slug cannon. I guess if you want to use range with this unit, you have Sam MacHorne run a mule or a mariner or some stuff like that. So, with this unit, I also want to mention is that they have some pretty standard stats down the line, mostly 6s in the area of speed and strength and rat and mat and all that. Decent defense, decent armor. But again, what gives this unit such neat abilities is they have a nice melee weapon, they have a nice range weapon, although short range, and you also got this particular fellow down here, which carries this net. The net, if it hits its target, knocks down a Warjack. So just imagine him going in, knocking down a Warjack, and the rest of this unit picking on that down Jack. A nice little concept. So again, this is Sam MacHorne and the Devil Dogs, an awesome Privateer Press unit for Warmachine. So this is Garrison, Foreign Kingdoms at War. This has been my figure feature, and I'm signing off. Happy wargaming, everybody.